in my mind that if you spent half the time that you use so often to spread new topics of gossip to make dollars, you'd be flawless. You can fake it, but we both will know it's sweet looks with a sour soul. Turn around and the truth will show. Said I know, oh indeed I know. I know, oh indeed I know. I know, oh indeed I know.
The coolest nigga. The coolest nigga. What? The coolest nigga. I like the Migos though. The coolest nigga. I mean, like, the coolest. Came in talking shit. Shout out to all you niggas. Hey Bo, hey Go, all the coolest. Cardi C. Shout out to the coolest. Shout out to Swahili.
Niggas a kill for me.
What's Quavo's chick name?
Wait, who you rapping?
That was Takeoff.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's what.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That was on the.
Nigga, you the
get
only
bag
person
and
that can
fumble
quote a
it.
Takeoff verse. That's facts.
Hey, bro.
Hashtag big fucking facts.
Hey, man. That shit hard, bro.
I know, but
I didn't even really realize you listened to them like that.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a single. The single. You get the bag and fumble it. I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Bro, the hardest shit. No. The hardest shit.
okay.
No, the hardest shit is straight off the lot. 300 cash in the car came with a blunt in it. Nigga, have you ever bought a car with a blunt in it?
No.
Nobody has, bro. That's bullshit. But that shit, the concept is fire, bro.
It's
That's
maybe in LA.
Maybe in LA.
Definitely
Okay.
in LA.
Okay.
Oh, LA,
Yeah,
you probably.
bruh,
You
bruh.
probably get
Definitely can get there with
I'm
Vegas.
going to LA. I'm going to Vegas. We're going to Vegas. I'm going to Vegas. I'm buying a car in Vegas and LA.
Yeah.
Blunt in it. Lil' mama a thought. And she got ass. Hey, bro, that shit hard, bro.
Well, if you want any combination, you probably want those
That's
two.
the combination you want.
Bro, he said, drop the top when it's cold, but you feel the heat. Hey, bro.
Hey, I fuck with that.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Look.
I never really thought about that part like
Hey,
that.
bro.
Who said that?
Be real with me. Keep it 100. Just be real. Hey, bro, he repeated that shit, bro.
Because you nigga be real.
Bro,
Be
nigga-
fucking real.
That's how serious he was about that shit, right?
Bro, I ain't gonna
Yeah.
flex. That might be my favorite shit. That
Hey
I can
man,
hear from
listen,
niggas.
y'all gotta start putting more respect on the Migos names.
dude.
Because evidently they have bars.
R-E-S-P-C-K.
They've been sleeping.
Nah, bro, people
Nigga.
listen slow.
I've been sleeping too.
All jokes
sometimes.
I
aside,
definitely
man.
been sleeping. I
All jokes
apologize.
aside, man.
Take off. I'm gonna take another look at your album, there, sir.
Oh man.
Happy
Yo,
Halloween.
What a way to start it off.
What a way to start off. Let's jump on into this.
Yeah.
This is episode 41 of the Cool Table in the Lunchroom
41.
podcast.
41. Do y'all know who 41 is?
Oh,
Go ahead.
Dirk Nowinski.
I fuck with Nowinski.
Dirk Nowinski.
That is a big nigga that can shoot threes.
He sort of game changer.
Yeah.
7-footer.
Yeah.
Threes. Yep.
Yeah, it was impossible to block a shot.
Episode
And
41.
Work the
Wow.
work. I'm your host, Professor X in the building, producer, engineer extraordinaire. Make sure you head on over to www.professorxsound.productions
Yep.
for all of your production and engineering needs.
Yep.
To my left,
Big Mike, Hairline Don, Kanye, Poppy in the building. YouTube, please subscribe.
Yeah.
iTunes, leave reviews. Comments, say some shit. That's all we're asking for. And on the other end of the table,
What's up? What's happening? Cool table fashion, lights, camera, action, Joe Money, Jackson.
what's happening?
What's
Nah.
happening?
Halloween, nigga.
Halloween.
Halloween, hey!
Halloween. Hey.
Time
according-
for pumpkin spice.
Hey, that your favorite group, Joe, your favorite group, Nikki and what's the rapist name?
What?
I'm not familiar with what you're talking about, sir.
Nicki Minaj and her dude. What the fuck is his name?
Nigga, I don't know.
Whatever that nigga
Kenny
name-
Petty.
Kenny the Ripper.
Oh my God, Kenny the Ripper.
Ah.
Them niggas, and this is funny because I wasn't gonna bring this up, but these niggas decided for Halloween. Oh, she said Hallow Queen, by the way. I know. Go do the face. She said Hallow Queen. Yeah, she said that. They decided to go as Joker and Harley Quinn, and I was like, what's the odds of them dressing like two clown ass niggas? Like, what's the what is the odds,
Hey, I
bro?
mean, like,
is that like
bruh.
subconscious?
No, that's exactly what I was about to say. Shit works out, bruh. Yeah.
Like, you had a clown ass year, and listen, make money. We don't care, but you dressed up as clowns.
Hey, man.
Was that? Are you fucking with
That's
me?
just
Like,
how I
what?
feel, or how they feel. That's how they keeping it real with you. They
Bruh.
being
Yo,
100.
you ever saw that the episode of Rick and Morty where you had Little Rick?
Oh my God, Little Rick is the
And
shit.
but the old Rick was on the inside of him crying out for the things that he used to do.
Yeah, in song and dance.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said,
This all this is.
Bro,
This is a real life representation. The clown in them is clamoring. You know what I'm saying?
Out. Happy
Risen to
Hallow
the
Queen.
surface.
Happy Hallow Queen.
Happy Hallow
That's when you
Queen.
say stupid shit like that. Hallow Queen. It's coming out. It's like, Hallow Queen? Like, and then you press send.
Yeah.
And then your man, who he doesn't have to go in costume. If you're a rapist, murderer, just go as Kenny. Just go. Let's go as Kenny.
Damn. Yeah, I know, bro. Yeah. And what's funny is he said that he wasn't going to bring it up, but decided to bring it up. Bro, Mike's a motherfucker.
There's some people that push Mike's buttons.
Yeah.
Like, above anything else. He cannot. She's definitely.
She went on.
He definitely has an inordinate amount of disdain for Miss Minaj.
I mean, just trash. You know what I'm saying? It's trash. I don't understand, like, being a super stan for somebody that just completely just shits on people consistently. You know what I'm saying? But then wants praise. And anyways, fuck that. Happy Halloween, y'all.
Yeah.
To all the barbs that kind of watch this, happy Halloween. We here too.
No. No, we don't approve of that message. No.
But speaking of Halloween, I know we all heard about the McKamey Manor.
Yes.
$20,000.
Bruh.
If you can survive a haunted house.
Man, the motherfucking health insurance you need is gonna be more than goddamn 20,000, bro.
That's a
that
fact. Nigga, if I was an insurance company, I would drop you immediately upon hearing anything about you even going close to that place.
40-page waiver.
You
40
said
pages.
40-page
No,
waiver?
sir.
Yes, you have to sign it in front of them, read every word. You need a psych evaluation as well as
No,
a
it's
doctor
only
visit.
4 words. They just repeat the shit. Or 3 words. You can die. You
supposedly
can die.
the
You
safe
can die.
word.
You can die.
What
You
is-
said it's a safe word?
But supposedly it's fake. Supposedly it's part of the ruse. Like, he's like a puppet master. He tells you, he's like the good cop, bad cop while you're in a fucked up situation. So supposedly you can't get out until you're deemed mentally or physically unfit to continue. Bruh.
Okay. No. First of all, what type of motherfucker would like wanna do this shit?
Greed. And number 2,
Desperate. I'll put desperate.
But you got adrenaline junkies. You got people that look forward to this shit.
You know what? Jackass was a show.
Digga, this is like for Jackass.
Dumbass. They need to make a show called
Yeah.
Dumbass for motherfuckers like this. But you know what? I would watch the Dumbass.
Yeah. So he films everything, and it's shady as fuck because supposedly, like, I've done some dark web shit, y'all. I'm not proud of. But you go deep, and these videos look like they belong to, like, Las Vegas betting sites. And it almost seems like when the more you go down this hole, it's like, are niggas betting on what device or whatever is going to make somebody tap out? Because you're not going to win. No one bets on a winner.
So
bet on the
what
tap
is
out.
this? That reminds me of what's the
But
hostel?
that's deep.
It
You
reminds
ain't
me of
gonna
like
find it on
hostels.
YouTube.
Is that sort of what it's
Nigga,
like?
this
Hostel.
is bad. So he's been in the army for 23 years, and so he might have been an interrogator. One of the motherfuckers that like to, I'm gonna get the information out of you.
Mm-hmm.
So he does waterboarding. He beats the living shit out of you. He buries you. Bury. So claustrophobic, and he'll put like
but I
roaches
mean, like,
in it,
hold on.
spiders.
If you get buried, are you not in dirt, but you in like in the casket or some shit?
You're in a casket, and he puts
Casket.
you in the dirt.
Kill Bill.
And then
You
he
ever
digs you
seen
back
Kill
up.
Bill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He so you're gonna be submerged in water till you feel like you're drowning or possibly drown. He's gonna shock you. He's going to a lot of shit where physically you tap out. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're trying to stop this nigga from continuing to do this, but other companies have popped up. So it's like,
Hey, bro, like this shit. Hey, bro, only in
it's called an
America, bro.
extreme haunt. They call it an extreme. It's torture. They're like they can pull teeth out. They can pull hair out.
He said they can pull teeth. Like,
I went down the thing. You can pull teeth out.
Oh, this
they
is-
throw shit on you. Actual shit.
that because I saw that. I thought that was like mud or something, bro. Like,
Bruh.
like
They'll drag you on gravel
Bruh,
while
homeboy
you're
was
holding onto a
talking.
car. You hold onto a chain. They're strapped in, and they'll drive you. They'll take 2 people, wrap them on a chain, and throw them in the water so you can't escape. Niggas
throw
bad.
the damn towel.
Hey, look at that nigga face.
Throw the
Bad.
towel. Hey, what was that?
for
Rocky versus the
20,000.
Russian.
And he got to be there
Damn.
between
Throw the
8
damn
and 10
towel.
hours. 8 and 10 hours.
So that's how you win.
You don't win. That's the root. That's the trick.
We
No one is
see, bro.
surviving.
No. Hey, bro, that's like
No. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What I'm asking specifically is, although I would not do this,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the rules and the videos and all sorts of kind of stuff like
You
that.
saw that
And my
shit, right?
thing is like, so if you can't clearly tell me how I win,
No.
if you just tell me that, oh, you have to survive this,
Yeah.
nigga, no. Why would I subject myself to anything like
I
that?
wouldn't do that shit in the first place.
I love pool because I know that when the goddamn 8-ball,
Corner pocket.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The game is over.
Game over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
White ball don't fall that motherfucker. But I feel you.
Right. I love Jenga because I know when that motherfucking tower falls, the game is over.
It's a wrap.
So where is it that I know for a fact how I'm winning this damn game?
You're not gonna
and you
win.
can do
Stop,
this.
won't
You're not
stop.
gonna win.
You can pull teeth. You can pull hair. You can.
Hey,
nigga,
stop,
this
won't
shit.
stop.
So everybody, watch. It's called the Desolation Tour. Just watch McKamey Manor. Just watch the shit.
Actually, everyone don't watch
Well,
it.
yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna
But
need flex, bro.
They put drills in your mouth, and it's supposed to be fake, but it's like in there. And
drills in your mouth.
Supposedly it's not like a bit at the end. It's just the metal part, but it's in. So it's sensory deprivation. So your eyes are covered, and that
The only
fucks
thing
with
you know is what you feel.
Yeah, he'll put you in like a freezer, the little like sub freezers filled with water, fake blood, and throw you in it and close it, so you barely can breathe. So it mentally and physically, you're just it's not scary, but it feels like you're dying. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And he's getting sued. And now it's saying that what he does now is like he'll put you in a yard and make you do a whole bunch of physical labor type shit before throwing your ass in the manor. So he'll exhaust you. You're like, I made it. He's like, come on the manor. So now you're fucked up physically and mentally, and now he's gonna start doing the teeth pulling, cutting the hair, and with women, you know, that's
teeth pulling.
Yeah.
I can't
Punching.
let go of that shit.
Punching. Like if you watch some of them videos, he is fucking niggas up.
And not one contestant has gotten $8
ever, and it's been around since 2010.
Nah, that's some bullshit, man. That nigga need to pay somebody something, man.
Bruh, that
If
man
I could
has
pay
no
the state or
intentions
something.
of paying.
Yeah,
any,
yeah,
like,
Yeah,
anything.
man, that's the real. What's the name? Jigsaw.
Oh, he is Jigsaw.
Motherfucker. What?
He is Jigsaw.
Jigsaw.
That nigga Jigsaw.
Saw and Hostile. That's what that shit is combined. Real
But yeah,
life.
man, that's
With the purge.
But that's what
Motherfucker.
niggas is doing in Halloween these days, and he in Tennessee and Alabama. Some shit.
You know what? I remember a long time ago, that nigga Tommy Davidson, he had this stand up. He was talking about like America invent shit to be scared of. Like the world ain't scary enough though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is crazy to me. Cause I mean, I ain't traveled, the world and all that shit. But I've heard people say like horror films is not like that around the world like it is here.
Yeah, we
That
have an
shit is
obsession.
crazy.
We have an obsession with gore and shit.
That is crazy. I wonder
But
where
I mean,
that comes
it's
from.
going from like going to a haunted house and going boo to a nigga going boom.
Now, but see,
You know
I'll
what
say,
I mean? Like, I'm gonna hit you, I'm gonna fuck you up.
a haunted house
Of
ain't
course I'm
scary.
scared.
A haunted house ain't shit. So a nigga, I do want
You understand?
some, like
You
like
understand?
how I said, maybe like dogs behind the fence or something, but I don't know they behind the fence. I mean,
That nigga want to go down Old National.
I'm just giving props. I'm just trying to off the top come up with some shit. Chainsaws, something.
This nigga want to go down Godby Road at nighttime, nigga. There you go.
And see, that's what I mean. Well, not, bro.
Hey, you want to be scared, Joe?
No.
By yourself with chains on and money hanging out your pocket. Make it from one end of Godby Road to the other. If you do it, nigga, hey, you could survive McKamey Manor,
Bro,
nigga.
come on, man. Come on, Godby Road. All that is just niggas, man. Niggas ain't scary, bro. Niggas ain't scary, bro. All you need is a strap, bro, and I mean good aim. And everything gonna be all right.
Hey, so basically your life's in danger.
No, but see, it's a difference between that and a motherfucker
Like
that
what?
is like on that bath salt shit, eating a nigga face or something like that.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Oh,
You know
and
what I mean?
he makes you eat rotten food. That's another trick. He makes you throw up.
Fam, nah.
It's a lot. It's a lot. You should. I went down a rabbit hole, y'all. It's real fucked up.
You have to
Real
be
fucked
a sadistic person to even create something like this.
up. You ever said like a sadist?
Something.
Yeah.
But you said he used to work for the government,
That
right?
nigga.
Supposedly he was in the military for about 23 years.
Well, there you
I
go.
believe that,
I can only imagine what his eyes have seen.
dude.
Bruh,
doing?
everything.
And see, I think that's that traumatic That's that traumatic experience that people take with them.
The PTSD type shit.
That has him doing this. Obviously, he's an intelligent guy. You had the sense enough to create a business model that's successful,
rather than do the shit and be Dexter or something. Yeah.
Oh, hey, this is definitely feeding his inner Dexter.
Yeah,
that's definitely what this is. Bruh. He's getting to live out the shit, to replay those experiences over and over and over and over again.
This nigga should be on Law and Order. They should be investigating this nigga.
He is getting investigated.
I mean, like
petition
Olivia,
sign,
Ice-T. What's that nigga name?
Olivia and Ice.
What's that nigga Ice-T name?
Nigga, I haven't seen Law and Order in ages. I forgot that nigga was from Gangsta the Cop.
Eminem said his name in the Finn. Goddamn.
But
that's crazy as fuck, bro.
But y'all, look, man, that's Happy Halloween, y'all. If y'all into that shit, cool. We recommend, if you ever even think about it, it happens year round, not just Halloween. He does it every weekend or something.
No.
It's free.
He said it's free. Yeah. Fucking right, it's free.
Yeah, it's free. You got to donate dog food. This is how crazy it is.
He said you got to donate dog food.
Donate dog food.
That's what he got you eating, and then that's mixed with the shit.
I don't know what you donate it, and I don't know where it goes. We don't even know. Like that's what I'm saying. We don't even know how it gets paid. It's like a lot of shady shit.
Fam. Well, you know what happens? I can tell you exactly what happens.
Right.
This is my opinion. I believe, because you said he films all of this shit, right?
Everything is filmed.
I think this is exactly like the movie Hostel, where he has you in these fucked up experiences, as opposed to killing people like they did in Hostel, where they let people carve on them. He films the torture that these people go through, and people bet on at what point are they going to break.
Yeah.
What kind of reaction are they going to do when they do the waterboarding?
Yeah, it's real waterboarding. Like he'll put like a mask over your face and that soaks in, and then he'll like throw you chained in water, and you can't get out. So you go drown basically, and they'll pick you up, and you going through a drowning experience. Then he toss you in something else. You fucked up. You're gonna be delirious. You're gonna be like he's drilling things like nigga, like hold up, but and then you gonna tap out.
Nigga, you deserve.
Hey, bro, I'll be honest with you. No bullshit. I want to know if he ever had a black contestant.
Yeah. I went that.
Okay, you
a
said
black
he
woman.
did?
He had a black woman.
A black woman?
And a black man. Yeah.
I want to know what she looked like.
She looked good.
I want to know where she from. I want to know where he from. Cali.
She looked good.
I wonder if both her parents was in her life.
I don't know, but they had that bitch in a casket, and they were about to close it, and they about to fill it with something. And then they turned the camera. I was like, that's fucked up.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
Hey, stop looking at it.
No, because, bro, for real, bro.
Hey.
Bro, I got the visual and everything, bro.
Bro, it's real fucked up. They put no more, cause like I seen too much, y'all. I seen too fucking much. Like, don't go down that hole. Don't turn on your VPN and do what I did and just...
As he breaks down all of the steps.
You like that shit.
Make sure you cut the VPN off and turn on the dark web and go to server number...
Oh, no. You got to download Tor. You need a special browser. Oh, don't do that.
Giving away all...
The views expressed by Big Mike are not indicative of the rest of the cool table.
What he said. Straight up.
Anyway,
this guy here, bro.
Hey man, listen,
Happy Halloween.
Don't take your goofy asses out there.
Please.
Definitely gonna be paying a heavy price. And unfortunately, some other people that
hey,
gonna be paying some heavy prices.
You had it. Come on, hey, you had it, man. You had it, bro. You had a straight face and everything, my nigga. I was like this. Are we going straight to it like that?
If you're Metro, don't trust you.
I'm gonna shoot you.
Hey, bro. No bullshit, bro. You talking about heavy.
Shout out to Future.
Shouts out to Future. I don't know how prosperous your future is going to continue.
Shout out to Future.
Bro. This nigga's actually literally making a future, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Future and all your other futures.
Exactly, bro.
Yo.
Mike, so break it down for us, Mike.
Yo, so the two ladies we know, he has about 8 baby mamas, which is retarded. Parker and Seraphim, I think.
Seraphim.
So baby mamas normally don't get along. At least I can say in the black community, there's a stigma with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they formed a coalition. That's an alliance. All right, it's a fucking alliance.
What the fuck?
Technically, they signed a peace treaty among them.
He said a peace treaty. Is this fucking World War III or some shit?
Yes, between
this
what?
Nigga said a peace treaty.
Have y'all seen the
Are they
interactions of
loading
baby
up
mamas?
musket guns and shit?
They doing a lot. So they had a peace treaty. They signed it. Parker, surfing to take down this nigga.
Take down.
Hey, bro, you're going down.
Like, what I don't get is, like, they even have merch. They have merch. The one girl has a shirt that says 1-800-DEADBEAT, which is weird because it doesn't say who's the deadbeat. So,
hey, bro,
you're just looking at her like, why would you wear it?
Hey, bro.
I mean, I was like, this so... Oh, Future. Yeah, we could tell by the shirt. Bitch.
Yeah.
I'm saying smart move.
If it ain't about the money.
Bruh, but she's selling shirts. 1-800-DEADBEAT.
Bruh, she fucked Future thinking, if it ain't about the money.
Hey.
That's crazy.
Hey. She
Why do people indulge in stuff like that, though?
She wanted to have rich sex. What's that? What's that song?
She wanted to have rich sex.
Shit. For real. Yo, the nigga Future, hey, man, we all know his Future. Like, it's so sad, bro. It's like, Future, I fuck with you. I'm the only one who gave your last album high regards.
It damn sure is.
I literally fuck with you a lot. I still ride to that shit, but when I hear this, it's like, nigga, you're gonna be making music forever. Forever. And it's never gonna seem that long until that shit is happening in the moment, goddamn. Your ass gonna be like, yo, I'm 55. Nigga, trap. You better keep at it. You better be real cool with Russell. Matter of fact, talk to Russell. Say, Sierra, I'm sorry. Become real cool with this nigga. Hey, promote him. Be like, yo, me and Russ. Yo, Russ and Fuge together. So when the time comes.
He said Fuge.
Russ and Fuge forever.
You gotta be one syllable.
Yeah.
You gotta be one syllable.
And then, like, you know, because the time is going to come when, nigga, you going to need mad loans. It's coming.
Bro, what the fuck? Bro,
it's coming. Come
nigga,
on,
it's here.
No, it's not. It's not here yet. It's not here. It's not. These kids are young. Motherfuckers got their kids to, like, they're 21 now. You could be trapped for about 21 till college or some shit, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
College.
Yeah.
Hell, in some cases, they can extend it longer than that.
See how fucked up that sounds?
He said
extended longer than that.
Cases?
He is
it's some extenuating cases, right? It's usually where the guy has evaded child support for too many years and other stuff.
Okay. Payback.
Sometimes it's payback. Sometimes we know how the system is. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's the man's fault. Sometimes it's the woman being vindictive. You know, it all just depends.
Knowing the loophole or whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, this loophole is he don't wear condoms.
Yeah, man, this nigga. Bruh.
That's the loophole. The loopholes, they know he's allergic to latex. You know, it's crazy,
I wonder,
man.
No, it's crazy, but it's true. I wonder if that's really true, bro. Is he allergic to bro?
I don't know.
Bro, it'd be cheaper to motherfucker hire some type of inventor to hook him up with some shit, bro. Rather than real talk, bro.
An inventor.
Something, bro, because it's
Where
like
do you find inventors?
Hey, bro, goddamn Morehouse.
Y'all
motherfucking Georgia State.
Today.
Something, bro, like, bro, there are alternative thoughts and ways of, you know what I'm saying, bro, like the nigga with the manor. You know what I'm saying? You see how he
McKamey, my God.
Find a way of flipping your shit, nigga.
That nigga first name Russ. It's Russ McKamey.
You see how that shit connect, bro? That shit connect. So that mean this shit hey, bro, Future. Get it together, bro. Real talk, man, because it seems like they are after him.
Bro, the baby mamas are forming a union.
An alliance.
Nigga, that is a weird situation to be like, y'all getting along, and not only that, but they're coming together legally.
Pulling up on you, nigga.
The apocalypse is coming.
Bruh, the baby mama apocalypse.
Man, the uprising.
This nigga said the baby mama apocalypse.
Wait, what's that movie? You have the movies where something to be they can get you, but you kind of know how to maneuver, and all of a sudden, it's like, oh, they've evolved.
Oh, yeah. Like some body snatcher shit type movie where the virus evolves.
Yeah. You think you got that shit under control.
But you really don't.
Hell nah. Some Resident Evil 3000 on your ass.
3,000.
God damn.
Man, that nigga Future looking like the Terminator. Like Skynet is coming, my nigga. There's nothing to stop it.
And Sarah Connor's in the new shit, so you know he going down.
He going down. That lets you know, even when he get older, bitch, it's still coming.
Hey.
Arnold's still here. He's coming back. Yo, his future is mad crazy.
That nigga need another album with Drake or something, bro. He need a boost.
Listen, it ain't gonna matter, is it? He's gonna need sales.
He need more money. He needs something.
This nigga's like 35 years old. He need to come up with a clothing line.
He need to do something. What did Rihanna do? What did Rihanna do the last few years?
Rihanna
need to do something. Right?
I'm not comparing
He
him
need
to
to go back to
Rihanna,
school or he need to invest in
He need to go back to school.
No, something, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know, but he need to do something. He need to drink responsibly. I don't know. What is it? Is he falling asleep?
He like pussy a lot.
Every man like pussy.
But I think he's 35. And if they got him till 21, I mean, nigga, you talking about 56 minimum.
Goddamn, that's Lawrence Taylor. That Lawrence Taylor jersey, bro. They said 56.
So, as I'm saying, like, long after his career is over, this is going to affect. This will affect you. And these royalties aren't going to last fucking long.
Like making movies is like more lucrative than making music, so he might want to jump into that later. I don't know. I'm just trying to help nigga. I'm just trying to give him ideas, bro, because this shit is always gonna be costly.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Now, I mean, like, bro, have you seen check stubs like on Facebook and shit from regular niggas? How much they getting taken out they check and stuff?
I saw this one nigga. This nigga, I think he made like $1,000, but he got back like $82 or something. Wow.
Something like that. Like 3 or 4 kids. How? Something like, bro. I mean,
how you live off $82?
Hey, nigga.
I was fucked up. But anyways, Future, that's you. You're $82. You better make that work, nigga. Say something, boy.
Woo.
All these in your future. Fucking Food Lion, my nigga. Wait, what's these spots that you get some cheap shit? Nigga, Marshalls, TJ Maxx. Like, just know the shit you clowning niggas on, you will be rocking.
Gross.
You will be rocking. We said something about Gobby Road. You will be there living. Like, nigga,
man.
It's a wrap.
Listen, I know the answer.
To the coalition?
I know the answer to all of Future's problems. All he has to do is one thing.
What's that, bro?
Is repent. Repentant of your sins, Future, and all of these curses will be lifted from your life.
Hey, bro, that was so brilliant, bro. That was so brilliant.
That was
just ask Kanye.
Nigga, Jesus is king. Devil a lie. Suck my dick, motherfucker.
I don't know. That's in this picture.
No, that's not. No, that's not. I threw that in there. Kanye interview. Big Boi.
Big Boi.
Big
Shout out
Boi.
to Big Boi, man. I don't watch a lot of Big Boi interviews.
Shout out to Big Boi.
West Coast.
Yeah.
Well, that's because the Breakfast Club is what the Breakfast Club is.
Yeah, like I watch.
People still watch Big Boy's Corner, but it doesn't have the same kind of
right. It's something.
Does he need like another? Does he have like other?
He got a co-host. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he got a co-host. But like this interview is like what Charlamagne be doing, like just one-on-one. You know, so it's like certain people get special.
So
treatment.
what is it?
He entered into the interview wars, as Joe Budden calls them. The race to see who can talk to a nigga first.
Yeah, there you go. But I'm trying to get anyways, nigga, fuck your phone. So basically, Big Boi, he recently did an interview with Kanye.
Kind of way.
Ye being Ye.
Way being the way.
He has very interesting things to say. Me personally, and I play a few clips or whatever, but I fuck with a lot of things he has said. As far as especially how he described the culture. How we say the culture, do it for the culture, but what is culture? Now, when Kanye said it sounds crazy, but technically what he's saying is like, we're talking about foreign whips, fucking a foreign bitch. You know what I'm saying? This is the lyrics. This is what we're saying on the records.
This is what they're saying on the records now.
Now, but he's talking about the now, because he also said, when I try to do something before, they shunned me. When he got with Trump, they shunned me. So now he says, fuck it, I'm going to do it for God then. You know what I mean? So literally the evolution of Kanye was us, white, God. He went straight spiritual. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Kanye. Like he says, he has played at the highest level of mental fitness, and I feel him. Because, like, I have no idea what it's like to be in those situations. And like he said, when motherfuckers get hurt in basketball, ice the knee. They got like shit right there on the spot. But when something happens to him, what happens? They can figure it out. There's no coaching staff. There's no team of people. You got to hire your own team. You know what I mean?
Bruh, Kanye is he's a part of Hollywood. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And it's Dave Chappelle, he's mentioned something about Hollywood, so I can only imagine what this dude has been exposed to, what he sees, what he deals with, not to mention racism, so on and so forth, and I don't know, man. It's a slippery slope.
You in the slippery motherfucking slope. You no longer use slippery slope, nigga.
Nah, man.
What's on the slope? And why is it slippery, my nigga?
Hey, bro.
Explain
He's just thinking about his days in the strip club.
Hey, man.
Have
y'all ever seen the movie Dope?
Slippery.
Y'all ever seen the movie Dope?
Slippery.
Dope is dope.
That's where I use, bro, slippery slope, my nigga. Dope. It goes down. It goes down. And I mean, like, Kanye, ooh-wee, man, because it's like, man, I know that he's not a normal person, bro. This dude he's like, do I dare to call him brilliant? Call him a genius?
I mean, how do you feel about him? Musically
bro,
or
Kanye he's an artist, bro, and I know, like, he doesn't see the world like the average person does, so I know that he has a gift, and every gift can turn into a curse. And it's times where I feel him, and it's times where I be like, yo, man,
what's going on?
That nigga just went left field. That nigga switched up. What the fuck what is he talking about?
Yeah.
But with the culture thing, I feel okay. Hip hop, how it started, the pinnacle of it, and where we are now, it's like we cannot sell out and be able to do any and everything for money. We gotta have something to keep something that is ours. So I feel him on that. I feel him on the culture.
Yeah, I'm about to say he's basically saying what you're talking about.
Yeah, I feel that.
Well, he's actually pimping religion. Anyways, go ahead.
Come again and say what?
Like he's pimping religion.
Bro, I mean, like, that's, no.
It can come off as such, like, because of how we move from genre to genre to genre, and how we kind of just hopefully he stays here. If he stays here, he's doing the right thing. Bro, you know what I mean? Bro. But if Jesus is king in the next album, the devil a lie, and he's back to I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but see, this will be
the
difference between a Ye and a Mace to me. I'm only speaking for
pastor.
Me.
I was gonna say he's a pastor and he's not.
That's another great point. Thanks for bringing it up. Here's a big difference. I feel from Ye. I've always felt this from Ye. At no point have I felt any different for better and for worse. I feel an authenticity from him, from what he says and what he does.
I do as well.
It does not
he
come
comes
off
off truthful. He comes off truthful.
You know what I'm saying? And whether I agree with it or not is not my issue. Like I said,
he mentioned that.
If you are
to disagree,
he
mentioned that,
and it's cool.
Good interview.
It was a damn good interview. I agree with a vast majority of what he had to say. I think what ends up happening with Ye sometimes, and of his own admission, he would agree with this, that the way that he frames his thoughts is often what gets him in trouble, as opposed to the content of what he's trying to say.
Okay,
like the slavery comment, the MAGA Trump supporting comments he made.
Let me ask.
But he said it's not about race. Why? He said I don't make decisions based on race. He says that.
Let me ask both of y'all this question.
Okay.
Because Big Boi asked him this as well.
Mm-hmm.
Does Kanye speak for us or
he
for
speaks
you?
for him. He speaks for him.
Does he speak for us?
Me?
Or the culture? You think?
I mean, he is a big part of our culture. Yeezus alone, that whole
the Big Boi
culture.
asked him. Well,
so the people who speak for the culture are the people that the people choose to speak for the culture. So if you don't feel that, or anybody for that matter, that Ye or anybody else is a proper representation, then you're the ones that make the decision on whether or not you listen to them or not.
Well, I'm asking you individually. That's what I'm asking.
I personally think that Ye is a voice.
I think that he was a voice until the MAGA shit. Honestly.
So you think he lost his voice and he gave it to, say, like, where, right now it's Christianity. Right now he's giving his voice to, I guess, his political affiliation.
Bruh, I don't know. This is just me and the way my mind works. He pissed off black folks.
Mm-hmm,
black folks love Jesus. Give him a Jesus album. I think, I feel that Kanye, you said that everything, like, he comes off genuine. It may. I just feel that that he's a part of Hollywood. He's playing the game. He's doing his job. He shut your mouth and know your role.
But I mean, about the culture. I mean, for Kanye is a part of our culture.
Yes, he is.
I know
a big part. Yeah.
Me and you, nigga, we fucked it.
Hey, bro. Before we even heard him rap, he was a part of the culture. Yeah, impactful. Yeah.
So, since 2004. I mean, what do you say? What do you think about his comments? Well, let me play the clip. And then we'll just get off that.
Play the clip.
Yeah, think about this for a hat. This is one of my main things. It's like, what is the culture? it's like, man, this ain't for the culture. We doing something for the culture. We are orphans, bro. We are cultureless. Mm-hmm. We don't have our own culture. We sign to culture vultures. We sign our life away. Our contracts to culture vultures. Think about everything that's cultural. Taking a knee is cultural. Being on social media is cultural. Wearing high fashion is cultural. Pushing a foreign is cultural. All these things are not owned by our culture. So who designed the culture? What does it mean to do it for the culture? That's why I do it for Christ.
I mean, break that down for me, Joe. Break that down for me, Joe.
Breaking that down, okay. Our culture has evolved. Hip-hop was created, which is a culture, hip-hop culture. Now, I understand what he's talking about as of like foreign this, foreign that, bro. It was a part of time. It was a point in time in hip-hop where we were rocking X hats. We was rocking medallions. We was pro-black, Chuck D, Dead Prez, so on and so forth.
That's a fact. There's a lot of niggas.
But, I mean, there's a term. There's when... Bruh, integration. When we fuck with when we make alliances with the wrong motherfuckers that take us down that slippery slope. This dude, yeah, I did do that. This dude, I mean, he signed. He made alliances with certain people, man. I mean, like, I feel that we can get it back, but it's not gonna be on TV, bro. They said the revolution would not be televised. Not going too deep or political with the jump, but I mean, what's going on, man? It's like...
But see, even when they said the revolution would not be televised, I think it will.
Now, you know what? This is something I want to stick out to, because it's like, I mean, we are from a certain era where we saw these things, when I'm talking about the Malcolm X hats and the cross colors and our Afrocentric,
and
Martin,
the flag
they was representing historically black colleges and so on and so forth. And, it went away for whatever reason.
I mean, it went away because, like I said, things change and things evolve. So we've evolved from representing our culture and our struggle. And it got mainstream to say how ratchet or ghetto or that you're living a certain ridiculous lifestyle.
No, but man, I mean, like, they got a lot of different books and information and stuff. And they say, I've read this somewhere. I can't even say exactly where, but it's like, they stripped us, obviously, from our culture, but we want to be them. We want the form because they got the form. We want this shit because they got the shit, rather than us embracing ourselves, for example. You know what I'm saying? This is not just a style to me. This is sort of symbolic to me representing my culture or me even creating my own culture. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you could, sure. I mean, but culture, like the culture you're talking about is the one that's mainstream, popularized. The one that went pop.
I mean, come on. You said pop. You said pop, and I mean, who's the general population?
No, I mean, man, we follow too.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
just
again,
because white people follow it.
No, but when that's the weird. That's the weird thing,
bro. We've ignored them motherfuckers
bro,
for how long when it came to hip hop? We ignored what the fuck they did.
The weird shit is like we want to be them and they want to be us subconsciously, or it seems according to culture.
Bruh, let me tell you something.
Because they love black culture.
Dude, if Post Malone is any sign of anything, the Post Malone G-Eazy, they're going to be much more popular in American culture. Why? Because white people are embracing hip hop and they want to see themselves on the radio or
this dude ain't
on
moved
social
in
media.
5 minutes. I'm scared, bro.
Oh, he's thinking. He is in deep thought.
I'm scared.
I'm listening, my fellow brethren.
No, I'm waiting, bro. Hold on. Yeah, because you got a lot going on up there. Let me. What you think? What's your thoughts, man?
I think that what Ye said has a lot of validity. I love the fact of what he says when he talks about the fact that we're orphans.
Yeah.
Right. A nation without a nation, obviously.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's something that we've talked about on this show before. It's something that I hear a lot of people talk about, even when it comes to conversations about reparations. How you hear people like Jay Morrison say, well, black people technically can't get reparations because we don't have an identity. We don't have a charter. There's nothing that represents us as a people. You know what I'm saying? So what he was saying is not really far off from that. But I feel like sometimes it's about the way that you phrase things, which I didn't find an issue with anything that he said phrasing-wise with that particular thing. But also sometimes it's just the fact that you're the one that's saying it that makes people feel away.
Yeah, Joe Money.
And especially coming off of the heels of your comment about slavery was a choice, which for me, again, that's another situation where the context of your conversation changed what that meant. But, you know, we are a sensationalized society. We operate off of headlines and, you know, bits and sound bites.
Because he was talking about mentally being enslaved more than saying, you know, slavery was a choice. Like, we wanted to be captured.
Like, of course not. Like, you say slavery was where slavery was a choice, so you were mentally enslaved. How we as a people, had all of this power as people. You know, it's the reason why we were chosen to be slaves in the first place. But for all of this time, nobody, or I'm not gonna say nobody, because see, this is where you get into trouble with the details. We have conversations about slave uprisings and people bucking against the system. It's like, yeah, people did do that, and I think that's one of the issues that people had with Ye when he talked about that the first time, right? But yeah, we've had people that had pockets to buck up, but for the most part, what kept us in a space of being subservient was the fact that we were stripped of information, stripped of identity, and stripped of an opportunity of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So you couple all of those things that you're doing to a person mentally and turn right back around and beat them physically. You're going to have people that are going to be broken and you know what I'm saying, filling in that space.
Put them in a torture chamber.
No different than a goddamn manor. We've been living in motherfucking...
Man, this shit came back around.
Yeah, no, I mean...
Damn, that's
real shit. Now, this is where... I don't know, God damn, bro. That MAGA shit, bro. It's like
the MAGA shit is going to affect a lot of his audience.
What I'm saying is this right here, bro. It takes a whole lot to develop a relationship and develop trust, right? And it takes just a second to lose it, right?
But you know what? That is showcasing the brittleness in the psyche of human beings in general. I see this all the time. I used to say this until I got to a certain point. For me, I don't say this anymore. That person did XYZ, and now I've lost all respect for them. That's a phrase that I don't use, but I hear a lot of people use. And I'm going to tell you what the problem with that particular phrase is. Oftentimes, it's not every time. Sometimes it's been a pattern of things that make that person, make you fall out of love or out of trust or whatever, what have you.
Things
with
that
a person
are
or whatever.
done, yeah.
But there are other things where it's like, if that thing made you lose all respect for that person, then dare I say you never had respect for that person to begin with.
Okay. That may not necessarily be so. Another way of saying what I just said, bro, they said, okay, you got a clean piece of paper. You got a piece of paper, and you crumble that shit up. You crumble that shit up. And then you flatten it right back out. You try to make things right.
Yeah.
It's still going to be like little rough ridges.
It's impossible to get that clean sheet of paper back.
Basically.
But it's still a piece of paper.
Basically. And I mean, it's flatter than the crumble. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's trying to get it back to its original form as possible, but there are going to be some flaws.
But guess what? If we allow our perception of people to be like what you just described, where yes, it's a piece of paper, you got crumbled up, straighten back out, but I can still see the imperfections in you. And we take that mentality and say, you know what? Because I see the imperfections, I'm just not going to use you anymore. I'm going to throw you away and start over. Guess what? Pieces of paper continuously get crumpled and thrown away and crumpled and thrown away because people don't see value in using something that is blemished.
Hey, man,
we can't continue to treat people, especially people that look like you and me.
Hey, bro, it's levels. I'll put it to you like this, bro. Everybody has boundaries, right?
Okay.
You was real until you did that shit. And I'm not saying him directly, but that's a lyric that I heard somebody say that I just fuck with. Because we've all experienced, you've had somebody that you no longer cool with, bro. We all do this. Okay. So I get what you're saying, Kanye, having the forgiving heart, and so on and so exactly. So all I'm basically saying is,
you know what?
Where's the line? Or how many chances do you give somebody? Or I mean, just because it's him, because that's what trips me out, man. It's like all of our influential leaders and people that we follow, it's like they're entertainers, you know? And Kanye, I mean, like, Kanye's a dope artist. Kanye's a dope MC, but like, he's not, I'm not going to say he's not important to me, but it's like, you know, he's not the Bush don't care about black people.
Yeah.
But
it's not that.
But people, I'm gonna say
this dude's married to a Kardashian. This dude is in Hollywood. This dude is a part of the circus.
History has shown us that some of our most prolific figures come from the arts. People that have the most wisdom and intellect and insight into the world at large come from people who are artistic. There is a specific part of your brain where the intellect and the arts are connected, which is hence why you see a lot of people fight for the arts to continue, because you'll have those who are not artistic who feel like, oh, that's a waste of money. It's a waste of time.
Just because they can't do it or they're not capable. Yeah.
But science shows that
clearly,
people that
if
engage
you can play
in
the
arts,
piano, music, what, left and right hemisphere?
Music is creative, but music is also mathematics.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, you can. I think that Ye could be considered what you asked earlier, a genius.
That nigga hit you with the timeout.
No, because you want me to tell you why. Let me tell you why. Hold on. This is so off topic. I said the intellectual athlete accurately rapping so rapidly, yet he makes perfect sense mathematically.
Nigga,
you said that shit didn't make sense. Yeah, I
I
know, but that was
cannabis don't make sense.
it was a conversation earlier. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. No, but he said the mathematics, and I totally agree, because it's all precision.
Now,
it all adds up.
What do you feel about? And I'll play the clip. What do you feel about Kanye? I'm gonna play it first about turning his back. People turning his back on him. The culture turned his back on him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna play this, and we're gonna try to break it down. As soon as I press.
Johnny Gill.
What do you say to people that say you turned your back on the culture or
exactly
black
100%? I have turned my back on the idea of victimization mentality. We are locked up. We went from 1 and 4. We went from 1 and 4 to 1 and 3. But we always pointing at the white people. But yet we want to spend all of our money on foreigns. We want to spend all our money on luxury as opposed to going and buying some land. America is for sale. And there's a lot of barren land. Disney bought a lot of it in Florida. But the culture has you focused so much on fucking somebody, bitch, and pulling up in a foreign and rapping about things that could get you locked up and then saying you about prison reform. Like, bro, we brainwashed out here, bro.
All right, I'm gonna leave it right there.
Pause. Yeah, let me get this off right here. Bruh, there was a XXL, or it was a magazine cover that had Dave Chappelle on that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Kanye was on the cover of that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Talib Kweli was on the cover of that motherfucker.
Shout out.
Dead Prez was on the cover of that motherfucker.
Okay.
And what I'm basically saying is this right here. He was a part of that type of
that
culture.
Thinking? That thinking?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
When's the last time have you seen Kanye in a room with Stickman and M1?
Oh, no. He probably hasn't been since that.
Not
that
even
cover.
that, but a picture, anything. And sort of like what I'm getting at. And that's just my view of this, bro, man. I mean, like, he could say a lot of dope shit. He could even mean a lot of good shit. But I mean, I'm just off of the. I don't know, man. This is just crazy.
No,
I don't want to take this shit somewhere else. I just think it's like
it's complicated. It's not
something
easy.
like that.
However, like I know how I feel about it and what I think about it, and that's gonna be my answer to a situation that has a lot of fucking answers. You understand what I'm saying? Kanye has lived experiences and doing things that I have no idea of.
Like
I'm not capable of understanding what the like. He said some shit one time during the interview, and it didn't even make. I had to research the shit. He was like this. That's like a 16 Michelin chef doing 10 tables. I was like, what the fuck is a 16-star Michelin chef? When I hear Michelin, I'm thinking you got good tires, my nigga. You know, I looked it up. That is a restaurant of the highest caliber that gets 3 stars. It doesn't matter. The whole point is that that's where he's at mentally. Right. Like I couldn't even comprehend that
but
shit.
Look. How many other black folks? No, I can't shake this shit. How many other black folks you saw with MAGA hats on, bruh?
Listen, there are.
I'm not shaking it.
Listen, there are. You know, we all know that there are black supporters of the MAGA movement. Why? Hell, I don't know really. But I think it's because, hey, they believe in that party or Trump. What the fuck's going on there?
I don't think it has anything to do with believing in Trump. I think ultimately what it boils down to for the people that side with him, other than the poor whites,
Dave Chappelle told us about the poor whites.
Yeah. He said, no, he's helping me. He's not helping you, stupid motherfuckers.
Yeah. Right.
But I think that's what that boils down to a lot of people. When it comes to politics, oftentimes we get boiled down to a very base level decision. What's good for all of the people, or not even necessarily all the people? What's better for the poor people, and then what's better for my pocket and my bottom line? I say this all the time. For me, when I have conversations about politics, I am more Republican when it comes to my economics, and I'm much more Democratic when it comes to my perception on society.
Yeah, you're both.
And it's a hard thing to balance because it just depends on what's happening on the space of life you're in. When I didn't make as much money, I'm all for, oh man, I need to get food stamps and you know what I'm saying, this assistance and all this or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Democratic.
All on that Democratic
government
tip.
program.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I started making a little bit more money, and I started looking at how much taxes
Come
was
out
taking.
that
I was
check.
like, well, shit. I don't know if I want to pay all this shit.
We don't need these government programs.
And as I've got more into entrepreneurship, I'm looking at like, okay, cool. So you're telling me from a certain standpoint, the more success I have, from the harder I work, the more you're going to take from me.
Absolutely. That's capitalism. That's our government.
I was about to say this shit is fucked up. It's
Because before you say something, Joe, because you might piggyback on this.
Go ahead.
So we have all these, like you said, I hate to stay political, but anyway, like you said, a Democrat, like we focus a lot on government programs, right? But this shit got to be funded by something or someone. So technically, if X makes $10 million, well, technically he's probably funding a lot of motherfuckers' food stamps, welfare, and what do a lot of people do on those programs? Not all. But they get abused. Why? Because it's like a
scam scheme.
Well, it's a free $40K. I know people trying to sell food stamps because it's on a card now. You can easily.
Shit, I done bought food stamps.
Well, I try not to admit it, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just what it is.
Ugly real.
It was a darker time.
Yeah. But
I know rich niggas that make over $100K to still buy food stamps.
Well,
that's here.
But you know why they do that?
That's
because they want to keep that money.
Yeah. I'm about to say, I was like, there's something there.
And you know what? The motherfucker that does that shit, I'm not gonna say that I don't respect him, but he is one of the most selfish motherfuckers on the planet that I've ever met.
So you have no respect for him?
It's just somebody I know.
Is it
somebody
him?
I work with?
Is it him?
Somebody I work with?
Is it him or is it the act of doing that?
You know, just me knowing him. I mean, the first day I met him, he showed me who he was.
I
mean, it is what it is. But I mean, it's everything's a mindset, mentality.
But that's what I'm saying. So, but Kanye is the same way then. I mean, so you have to agree or disagree.
I can agree to disagree with some of the things that he said.
But that's basically what he's saying. Yeah. I'm Democratic. I'm Republican.
Yeah.
You understand? Because there's no way I can be fully Democratic. And there's no way
bro,
I can be fully conservative Republican. It's too far to the other end of the spectrum.
Right. There's a balance. That's what it's all about, man. It's all about a balance, man, or maintaining something. And shit. I don't know, bro. It's just,
but Kanye, he's trying to balance himself. Like, look at the evolution of Kanye. I feel like I'm growing up watching this man grow. And he's trying to figure his shit out live on social media.
Yeah.
Figuring it out. All his albums is like his emotions and his political views and how I'm feeling and what I'm doing right now. And we're watching it. He's not faking it. Some of these rappers will talk about
what's funny is what I would like to know is like the people that have experienced him, that been around him the most, the closest, the longest.
Like Consequence, GLC.
The Jay-Z's, the Beanie Siegels, the Dame Dashes. Rhyme Fest, Lupe, all of these people.
All them cats, yeah.
I wonder, like, what's their relationship with him now? And what do they think about what the fuck? Because, I mean, like, they know this dude. We're just on the outside looking in.
Yeah, but once again, it's like I said, it's growth. So, like, somebody like Consequence, who's been around the longest, he saw him during the Go Getter days. That's that fucking 1996 album. I don't know if y'all... Kanye was part of a group. He knew him then. Till now. You know what I'm saying? He'll probably have a really good retrospective of what the fuck happened from then to now. But if you look at somebody like GLC, remember, who was it? GLC, really though? All them cats that was with him who ain't there no more, they're probably gonna be stuck in a time loop of what he used to be.
Well, maybe.
And
What's
they won't
funny is I
know
don't know
where
who
he's
the
at
hell
now,
those
you know
people
what I
are.
You know, come on, mate. Late registration.
Okay.
College dropout. These are the first 3 albums.
The first person that
First
came
three
to mind though was sort of Dame Dash.
Well,
I
Dame was
wonder
the rock.
what
Yeah,
he
yeah.
thinks, because I mean, like Dame put
signed him.
Kanye on.
Dame signed
Jay
him.
didn't put Kanye on. Dame put Kanye on.
Matter of fact, Columbia Records the one who denied him the contract, and Dame was like, "Still come to Rockefeller." He had a whole song about that shit.
I remember at the end of one song, I think that was what Dame Dash just talking at the end of that bitch.
Yeah.
He's just talking shit. He was like, yo, man, I was telling Jay, man, we can throw Kanye on the album, not Kanye, but Cam on half the other bitch. That should be dope. Bro, Kanye and Cam would make a dope ass album.
I mean, yeah, but they're in two different spaces.
That's some other shit. That's some other shit. But I want to know what they think about, the evolution of Ye.
I mean, we might never know. That's not
I know. It's just theories, my thoughts, just the way my mind be thinking. So. But nah, man, Ye, I ain't gonna flex, man. I've had an experience with being mentally unstable before, and that's some shit, bro. It's like that's some shit you experience on your own. Yeah. So I have some sympathy for him. But goddamn, even when I was throwed, bro, I would never be that throwed to allow myself to a motherfucker that gives no fucks about me.
He's been dying.
Or the illusion of him not giving no fucks about me.
Yeah. What do you gotta say?
That's just my thoughts.
Man, I've said this before. I'm just rehashing myself when I tell you that at the end of the day, Ye actually said exactly how I feel. Which is, I would rather. No, I'm talking about this particular statement. I would rather know my enemy and know what I'm dealing with than to have a friend who always has a weapon pointed at me.
What he said was, I'd rather have a white person call me a nigger in my face than on page 250 sign me to a lifetime contract.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you for getting the bar.
Man.
That was a bar.
Yeah, that's something I could agree with.
That was some real shit.
That's something that I can agree with. But does that mean that
means he's gonna be making albums forever?
No, what I'm saying is, does
just
that
like Future?
That statement, does that excuse him from goddamn walking up to the White House, bro? Donald Trump did not even get up out his motherfucking seat, bro.
Fam, for me, it's not up to me to excuse anything. Kanye is a grown ass man, so either I agree with your action or I don't.
Right.
I don't have to throw you in the trash just because you did something I don't like. For me, everybody has their threshold, so I can't tell you how to feel. Anybody else can say how to feel.
I was going to respond. I'm sorry. No, I said I was going to say what you just said.
Oh, I mean,
of everybody having their own.
Man, at the end of the day, you have to make your own decision. Your own decision. But for me, like, I need to feel like either your intentions are malicious or that your actions are far more damaging than what it's worth to give you grace before I just cut you off.
I feel that the simple, like, he's being used to sort of slick control us. That's just how I feel, bro. These major
control who?
The thoughts and the mind frames of the culture, the people that are in the.
Who you talking about? Yeah.
So when was the last time you really felt Ye have a hold on the culture?
Damn.
Because I would argue against your point to say that although Ye has been popular and Yeezys have been popular, the Ye that captivated people's hearts to the point to where they were going to do exactly what it was that he was defining, that was like 3-4 albums ago.
Okay, maybe, but I feel this right here.
That's years.
I feel the simple fact that we're talking about this dude, the simple fact that we're talking about him on this podcast right now, displays his power and what he is to people in the culture and so on and so forth. Because we are living in a time right now where they'll cancel your ass, where they'll get rid of your ass, or where they'll get bored of your ass. And I feel this is just my thoughts. I feel that, he's, always doing something to stay relevant. Now, it could be a combination. Yeah. It could be a combination. I don't think it's not just that. He is, he's an artist. You know what I'm saying? He brings something to the table. I just feel that he should not be at this political part, or, you know what I'm saying? He's not my Malcolm X. He's not my Muhammad Ali. He's not my Martin Luther King. The people, you know what I'm saying? Like, if these people were alive, that should be speaking for us, that should be sitting at this platform talking to Trump, so on and so forth, I don't think it should be him. Or it would
Yeah,
be
but
him.
I mean, that's fine.
But he spoke about that. He spoke about that.
Yeah.
He even said, my father was a Black Panther. My mother, got arrested for the sit-ins at 6, and he was like, they fought for the movement. They didn't fight for the person. Like it switched. All of a sudden, we're not fighting for our rights. We're fighting for this person to represent what we think should be our fucking right. It wasn't like that before. We didn't give a fuck who was on the front.
And check this, Mike. Even with that,
That's
right?
what I'm saying. You're talking against you. It's just that.
No. It's because it's something else I'm just thinking about,
different.
bruh. It's all about minds, bro. That's what all this shit is. It's all about mind control, and they use certain
that's dopamine. That's it.
Bro, did he do that? Did he do that? He did that. He did
That
that.
right
He
there was
did that.
crazy. That was some crazy ass information that he laid out there.
It's facts. Because Tinder, Angry Bird. I used to play Angry Birds heavy. Nigga, I got to like the fourth world. You know, the one where you got to... Anyways, I ain't going to go deep in it. But that shit was hard. But I was over there.
Angry
I used to play the
Bird.
game heavy.
Heavy.
Bird.
And it doesn't make sense.
I never
What am I
played Angry
doing? I remember I pulled back hours would go by, bro. You about this. What? Like you wait, you know what I'm saying?
I play apps, but not Angry Birds.
But what do you want to say, X? I don't want you to lose your thought. You was gonna say something before we got into the Angry Birds.
Oh, no. So what I was saying was, when you look at the movement, right, the people that you're holding up in such high esteem, right, these are the people that are our leaders. They should be the ones that standing at the forefront having a conversation in this boop, 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 boop. When you look at somebody like Martin Luther King wasn't liked by black folks. He was not liked by a lot of black
beginning?
folks. Yes.
Yeah, they shunned him.
Yes.
I just used him just as
No,
a
no, no,
historical
no.
figure because
I
I'm a Malcolm X man.
I know that.
He said, I'm a
You
Malcolm
know
Little
that.
fan guy.
You
nigga.
know that.
But what's
Malcolm
funny,
Little
but
X.
even with that, right, I understand why you're talking about Malcolm X in that way. I'm a Malcolm X fan myself, but honestly, when you look at their politics, by the time both of them died, they were pretty much in the same space.
Martin Luther
Growth
back
and development. Growth and development.
Malcolm pulled back on all the stuff he was saying. Because
That
at
is
one point in
true.
time,
That
he
is true.
said, ain't nothing that a white person can do for me except get out the way.
That is true.
He was going to
Growth and
leave the
development.
Nation of Islam, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
he did
He was going to
leave,
leave.
and that's-
When he came back from
didn't.
Mecca?
Yeah,
That's
he
that
didn't
right
leave.
there. What he just said when he came back was over there in Mecca.
Yeah.
He was praying with white people.
Yeah,
and
it
all
blew his
different
mind.
other colors. People.
Yeah, he was like this. What the fuck? And then he came back. He was gonna pull out, and them niggas, you know what happened there.
Yeah. So all I'm saying is that at the end of the day, we don't really appreciate the people that we love
until
they're gone.
Until they gone.
And a lot of times people will talk shit about you, but then once you pass, all of a sudden they're a fan. Like they always supported you in the first place. So I respect a lot of what Kanye was talking about, where he said, like, listen, I was canceled before cancel culture was a thing. People been talking about me. I did this, and when I did this, everybody sang my praises, and I was the greatest thing since, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Then when I did this, it's like, oh, well, you ain't shit no more. Fuck everything that you, anything else that you've ever done. So,
and he brought up a good point where he says, do you remember Kobe for his torn ligaments and his mistakes, or do you remember Kobe Bryant for what he did for the sport? Nigga, that's a bar. What you got for that, Joe? That's a bar. You gonna remember Kanye for the MAGA hat, or you gonna remember Kanye for the music?
Because think about it. I mean, the MAGA hat. I don't respect the MAGA hat.
Me neither.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. This was funny because I mean, Kanye he's more impactful to y'all than me as of like music wise. I mean, it was a time where I was fucking with him, but like, I don't know, man. It's weird.
You jumped off around 808 and Heartbreaks. Yeah, you did. Because I remember you was like, it was cool. I was like, it's cool.
I mean, something like that,
It was
bro.
groundbreaking to me. I
mean,
think Joe gonna look at me. It was cool. And went back to Starlito or some shit.
Nah, during that time, you disrespectful motherfucker. During that time, it was Wayne.
During
that time,
Carter 2 was out. Carter 2 was out.
I was about to say,
hard.
Wayne was crushing then.
That was hard.
I'm trying to think.
But you ain't fuck with it. You ain't fuck with Yeezus. You ain't fuck with The Life of Pablo. You ain't fuck.
And all I'm basically saying, bro, and it's not like because Kanye he got shit I fuck with heavy.
Yeah, but albums you stopped after the graduation,
something like that. And what I'm basically saying is like, man, I don't know, man. It could be just vibration. I just didn't vibe, or you know what I mean. He don't talk to us, so on and so forth. And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, agree to disagree.
You know, because I appreciate Kanye for who he is and what he's worth. He's a great artist. I'm basically just sort of saying that, I mean, like, you know, agree to disagree.
What do you think about this line that he says? He said, everybody woke, but following the rules of what woke's supposed to be.
Man, I follow what's in my heart. I can only speak for me. I agree with that, though. I will say I agree with that.
Blanket statement.
I will say that I agree with that because,
Right.
I mean, like, who defines what woke is? But, I mean, like, shit, nigga, when you woke,
Like 30,000 definitions on IG of what the fuck woke is. But yet there's some kind of rule book unwritten of what woke is supposed to be.
That man that was in that Breakfast Club interview would challenge you and tell you that you're not woke.
And that's fine.
Based on not understanding intersectionality.
Me personally, I'm at
intersectionality.
Yeah.
Is that a bar? What's that? Is that real?
Nigga, the concept of
Oh man, that's a fucking bar, sir. Nigga, that's an SAT word of today.
That is hilarious.
I ain't hear that shit since high school.
No, you have groups of people that believe in intersectionality, and what that basically means is that my oppression and this group's oppression and this group's oppression, we have to be able to understand where those spaces intersect and support.
No, because that's what the LGTB or all of them, what they're trying to do with comparing
that's what I'm telling you.
Theirs to ours. I don't agree. I did agree to disagree. I know, because I mean, like, no, motherfuckers is not getting lynched. No.
All I'm gonna say, because I understand what you're saying, and I completely agree with that. I have taken offense in certain conversations with people about that. I think
we agree with you, Joe.
Really with the sensible people, what their real conversation has to do when it talks about intersectionality, it is basically like, listen, we don't have to have a pissing contest about who has it worse. Mm-hmm. All we care about is how can we benefit each other to where all of us is getting our asses kicked to rise up. That's the concept behind it.
Something like
that. That's what
it
should be.
Something like that.
Oftentimes, however, you have people that go to the extreme.
Yeah, because from my standpoint, I ain't worried about, like, before I worry about somebody else's household, I got to worry about mine. And then every other family member in my unit. And then I can get to worrying about other people. You feel me?
I mean, there's nothing wrong. Yeah. I mean, I have a similar concept. I believe in personal happiness before your happiness. That's
something like that. Something like that.
That's my concept.
But see, like
I'm miserable. You're miserable.
My rules is based off of basically as long as I'm not hurting anybody. As long as I'm not hurting nobody or what I'm doing, you know what I mean? I can do what the fuck.
Can I challenge you on something?
Challenge me.
Because I heard that before, and I agree. This comedian named Jeff Brown, you should look him up, actually. I think you'll like him a lot. He used to be on Fox Soul Radio, actually, and on the Zoe West show. But anyway, so Jeff Brown says this all the time when it comes to racism and white people saying that we all together and all this other kind of stuff like that. And he says that I have to worry about my household, meaning the black community, before I worry about anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, your grass is just overgrown over here. My house is on fire. Okay. So I can't help you cut your grass, but I'm trying to put,
is on.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I get that.
Mm-hmm.
I think sometimes, though, this is where we have to be careful with some of these quotes and some of these ideologies, right? Because let's say we got two houses burning. My house, your house. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can individually say, fuck that. I got to worry about my house. You worry about your house. And I sit there and carry a pail of water. Pond is right here, and that's all I got to put this motherfucker out. So we both trying to walk back and forth, trying to put one house out at a time, which if we work together and said, hey, we about to get this house straight. You working in double the time, and then you can get back to doing the other house. So you essentially save both houses just because you pulled your resources together and both of y'all in a moment of crisis. Now, obviously, that can't work for every type of situation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's why it's situational, but I do believe in when it makes sense. Strategic alliances allow you to get a lot farther, a lot faster than you would be able to do by yourself.
I totally dig and agree with that. It was early in conversation when we was talking about, said something, and I wanted to throw out, Harriet Tubman's coming out November the 1st.
Yeah, so
Harriet Tubman, of course, come on.
Yeah, she pulled out a gun.
I know
in
some
the trailer,
people that still ain't fucking with it.
Well, that's them, but I'm definitely going to check it out.
She pulled out a gun in the trailer, though. She did. I thought she was like, holding the baby like this. I was like, all right, nigga, y'all gotta chill out with the theatrics.
I'm gonna check it out, but I brought that up.
Why she can't pull out a gun in the trailer?
I mean, come on.
Might be a Mike.
No, Harriet wasn't busting cap.
Harriet
Are you
Tubman,
fucking serious?
stop.
She was busting.
My God,
Her
fuck this table
3,000s of fucking slaves. What you think?
So we know for a fact she was shooting niggas.
Man, get the fuck.
Shooting.
But I snuff you, bro.
Yeah. Hey,
I'll snuff
nigga,
you, bro.
what?
I need to see the shoot.
She's Harriet fucking Tubman.
I know Harriet Tubman
No,
is.
bro. In order for you to pull that mission off, you think you're gonna do that peacefully and gracefully?
No, what I'm saying is, calm
You think
down.
she did that shit like a lady?
You see how we just you see that?
Because y'all niggas
Oh
is
my
like
God.
super
But hold on.
black pro shit. All
Man.
I'm saying is, for the Hollywood, she was in the house just busting, about to like bust guns. I'm
Man.
like,
Harriet Tubman was Django, niggas.
Your life is on the line at any given moment.
Harriet Tubman
Every
was
moment,
Django.
no,
Nigga, you think
what is
I want to
going
say that she
on?
shot her husband because he didn't want to let. He didn't.
Yeah,
Bruh.
I got it.
Bro, they got
We
legends.
all got to do the research because I really want to know.
What research?
Harriet Tubman was
Mike,
body body.
listen, and you
She
know
was
I'm with you.
body body.
I'm with you on
body body.
research, but nigga, I don't have to research this,
Let me see.
nigga.
Was Harriet busting shots?
No, Mike, I can't. No, stop,
This
stop,
nigga.
stop.
Mike
stop,
is trolling.
Stop.
Don't
stop,
pay-
stop.
don't like
What
Mike-
I was
don't pay
gonna
Mike
say,
no
bro,
attention, man. He's
back to
trolling.
what I was saying.
Bustin'.
I brought up Harriet Tubman because Zay
Was Mike.
Hold on.
Harriet
Hold
shooting
the
shots?
Fuck.
Harriet Tubman. I'm gonna see the
Hey,
gunfight.
man,
Hold
where you
on.
at? No, because that doesn't have to be.
Bitch, ain't no documentary where you gonna have niggas walk around with cameras filming the
Yeah, I was
gunfights.
with Harriet. She let off 16.
Listen.
What the fuck wrong with this nigga, man?
Hey. I just want to know
No.
if she had what kind of pistol, what kind of artillery. Okay, I want
It
to
was
see
a Smith & Wesson.
It was a Smith & Wesson? It might have been a Smith & Wesson, actually.
I brought
No,
up
it was a
Harriet
revolver.
Tubman.
It was a revolver.
I brought up Harriet Tubman, bro, because I am totally aware that you have to align yourself. You have to. I dig that. We can't.
Yeah, she had to align
We
herself with white
cannot
families
progress
and
as a people
plantations and-
without righteous ones. I totally get acknowledging.
Yeah.
I know that,
keep-
and
to
I
keep it-
align myself with the righteous ones. But how do I know who's righteous? I mean, it's. I don't pay attention what people say. It's even to the point I don't even pay attention what people do. Let me tell you what I follow. I follow patterns. That's what I follow. Because that's what's in your heart. You're going to habitually smoke.
You know
You're going to
what's funny?
habitually drink. You're going to habitually fuck somebody else's chick. You're going to habitually do who you are and
Well,
what
let's
you
try not to
are.
fuck anybody's chick, but...
I'm being funny,
I
but
know,
this motherfucker's out. Bruh, side piece is a term now.
But
side piece is
pattern.
not even a term. That is a lifestyle.
Exactly.
That's a lifestyle.
And that's exactly what I'm saying. The pattern is your
But
lifestyle, bro.
What I find out funny is like we're making fun because I know about Harriet Tubman. I know she killed somebody. Listen, guys.
Nah, man, shut up.
Listen, I know she
You gotta
killed
work for
people.
them points back, bro.
I
God
don't give a
damn.
fuck about
Yes,
no
you do.
point system.
Are we gonna make it?
Listen,
This is where
Harriet.
he agrees with Kanye.
Yeah. Oh man, I do agree with Kanye. But listen, Kanye aligns himself just like Harriet Tubman did. Right? She aligned herself with white families. She aligned herself with a lot of motherfuckers to get from one end to the other. There was no easy road. That shit was a long journey. No way she
You know
could do
what
it
she
just
did
black
though? The
people.
difference.
Logically, I agree with you, bro.
Yeah, she did.
That
is a fact.
Hit him
But
with mouth. Hit him with it.
nah,
Hit him with
you
it.
can't.
No,
You're not
no,
gonna
no.
compare Kanye and
Exactly, bro, 'cause I'm talking
this ain't a
about-
one-for-one comparison. What
I
I'm
know it's
saying
not,
is like he's aligning himself with certain people, like certain people that you may not feel comfortable with. That he's doing.
I use the word righteous. I use the word righteous.
I don't know. Listen,
Yes,
the
I
Trump
do
part,
know.
The Trump part is crazy. Like I don't know how that's going to be the righteous part.
Exactly.
But he has a lot of other white individuals that he's building with, and I don't know. He has the Donda House project he did in Chicago to help out the community there. I don't know who he's aligning with, but it seems to be working. And the Chicago project is working.
Okay, cool.
It's working. The
Let's
Donda
go.
House.
I mean, I
project,
got you.
it's working. Like I don't know the Trump shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you sometimes have to align yourself with certain people.
I mean,
And sometimes you're gonna have to, do some shit that you probably don't want to do. I'm just guessing. I'm not in his space.
And that right there is how we lost the culture that he was talking about that we don't have. Exactly.
How do we-
Bro, like I could go. Bro, that's
no,
like.
that's not how we lost
no.
You said that's not how we lost it?
No,
Bro,
absolutely
no.
not.
Hold on. What I'm saying is this right here. The time where we was in our pro-black shit with Fight the Power, so on and so forth, was the same time that motherfuckers had that meeting where they was basically saying they're going to adjust the climate and what the fuck we rap about. We're going to rap about shit that's going to put motherfuckers in jail. Sort of like what Kanye just said, right? Didn't he say that in the interview? We rapping and we talking about shit that's going to get us fucked
But then we
up.
want jail reform.
All right.
Or prison reform. sorry.
Exactly. That is exactly what I'm talking about.
But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about, that it wasn't the alliance with them that was the problem. It was the lack of control. It's exactly the thing that he's talking about. when he talks about we don't have culture, his point was
We don't have the
specifically,
power.
We do not own what it is that people sell. We have no ownership in those things because we give up that control. I think I've told y'all before about a story about in Mississippi where how we lived out in the country and it was nothing but black people. A lot of my family members that owned a lot of that land out in the area of Columbus where I live, where I grew up in. And at one point in time, when segregation was ending and they were starting to integrate, white people came out there to the country and said, "Hey, we want to buy this. Sell us this land." And they sold it. They gave it away. And them same people went back into town and told all the white people that lived over in Deerfield and East Columbus and all these different places and said, "Hey, we know y'all don't want to live in close proximity with the niggas. So what we did is we went out there to where they live. We bought their land. We're about to develop these communities and price it out to where they can't move out there because we know and we know they want to move into the city anyway. And y'all just swap out." And that's what the fuck happened.
We can swap it out.
And to this day, they're still expanding out there.
Yeah. But
so if we still own that land out there, you know how profitable that land would be.
Meme.
At this point, it's a lot of systematic.
I just seen a meme the other day. It
pressure
said, "Do not sell grandmama's house."
No.
Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot.
No. Listen, I mean,
for the money, man.
That's specifically applicable here in Atlanta right now.
Yeah. Trust me, I like me and my family. We trying to get houses and stuff. I do a little real estate on the side, and let me tell you, the motherfuckers is like aggressively pushing it. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get off this topic. Because we went to Harriet's man and fucking with that shit. Y'all niggas can't tell nothing. Y'all niggas got to hype together. Y'all some punk ass niggas.
Hey, nah, man. You said that shit, bro.
Hey, man.
Hey, you said that shit just
we had to band together like Future's baby mamas.
I'm talking about, bro. We didn't.
I was like this. Do they know? I was like, I'm gonna kill these niggas, and then they were like, no. I was like, nigga, I know. Calm the fuck down.
Hey, man, we had to come together.
Hey, bro.
These niggas.
Hey, bro, that shit was like on site.
Hey, family members of the Tubmans, they got your motherfucking back. These my niggas right here.
Goddamn right.
I didn't mean to fuck with y'all.
We riding.
She ain't never Smith & Wesson. She couldn't afford it.
Whether it was a musket or whatever.
Nigga, I don't know.
Nigga, you think she purchased her pistol?
That's what I'm saying. Look how you... I did the same shit again. Anyways, Kanye, man. Yeah, I love y'all niggas, man. I love y'all niggas.
Funny as shit.
You gonna leave me hanging?
Yeah.
That's bro, man. That's bro. That's bro. You bro. Y'all need to make up, get that shit right.
So Kanye, we disagree. Pretty much. I agree with a lot of he said. Some of the shit, you know what I'm saying? But
Kanye's serving his purpose. He's doing his job.
I see the direction he's going towards.
Let's see what his next move is. Well, I remember what y'all said about Jay-Z and the NFL and stuff, so on and so forth. Let's see what's next.
Let's see what's next. But he's so much more vocal than Jay-Z. We're probably...
Nah, bro, Jay know how to move.
The strong move quiet. The weak start riots. Like,
hey, bro.
Memphis Bleak.
Hey, bro, that's
old school. But like, he moves at a certain pace where Kanye seems to be unable to. Like his life is too much. But you know what else?
See, man, I think that Jay-Z said, "I am not a rapper. I'm a hustler. It just so happens I know how to rap." Kanye, basically, Jay-Z's not an artist. Kanye is.
Jay-Z said,
Jay's a businessman.
Nigga, what's the line? I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man.
And I don't know. It's weird because I think that Kanye definitely displays more soul than Jay. Not saying that Jay don't display it, but Kanye, he'd throw it out there. So
I think
he probably got more going on up here.
That's why I say he's more authentic.
Kanye's more of a heart in the sleeve kind of guy.
I definitely agree with that.
More of a heart in the sleeve kind of guy. You're gonna know his emotions in his interview. You can read his face a lot of times.
See, the crucial part, when like just about being a man, it's like that's not wise.
It's not wise. No, but we're going to any last words for the Ye Man, Yeezy?
I'm fucking with you, Yeezy.
Fuck with you too. But what about?
Let's make America great. How about that?
Not again?
No. Fuck again. Let's make it great.
Oh, man. So, speaking of crazy shit, spooky motherfuckers, and all that beautiful stuff, keep it on the Halloween. Keep it on the boo.
Nigga, never look at my eyes again.
So, we're talking about...
that nigga mean business.
That nigga like this. That nigga look like this. He said this.
He mean business.
Don't ever say boo in front of me again. Nigga, you can't even see me, nigga. This nigga, wake up, nigga. Wake the fuck up,
He said he can't see.
Wake up.
Y'all
He got his hat low
Y'all
and
ignorant as
shit.
hell, bro. Y'all funny as shit to me, bro.
So we're talking about the top 5 Boogeyman. I guess in all of cinema. TVs, shows, all that good shit.
So we doing our cool table or we doing our own individual?
Nah, man, we'll just come up with a top 5. That's all of us. We can collect. I think we can collectively do this easy.
Oh, for sure. Can I nominate the first one?
I know who it is.
Who is it?
I don't know. I want to hear you say it.
All right. Gucci.
You know what's funny? Because mine is going to be R. Kelly. And R. Kelly got a movie. Surviving R. Kelly. Nigga, don't be stealing my shit. You saw my notes, nigga.
No plagiarizing over here.
No plagiarizing. All right, so we're going to keep it for real. We fucking...
I ain't got Malice beat me versus.
Hey, they both boogie as fuck.
Shit, if you go...
They both boogie as fuck.
They both boogie as fuck.
This nigga said boogie. Damn, man, that shit's crazy.
Oh, man. Now, I'm going to say off top, you got to start with Freddie, man.
You said you got to start with Freddie?
Damn, think about this.
I got one.
The one place where people on a regular basis choose to run to.
You can run.
To get away.
But you can't hide.
Remember the one where...
If you're tired, be quiet and go to sleep. That nigga right there, bro. That nigga right there, bro. Dream
The first one was eerie, or the second one. I think the first 2. It wasn't until like
the third one
where motherfuckers was like, yo, I'm gonna be somebody, and he still fucked you up. Like I'm gonna turn into like
a wizard.
Dream Warriors. Yeah, I was I was so hyped.
Shit.
Yeah, I was like, oh, they gonna fuck him up. He was knocking them niggas the fuck out. I was like, yo, this nigga is wild. He'll kill you and laugh about it, bro.
Freddie was that nigga, man.
This nigga was controlling the nigga with the Nintendo.
Yeah.
This bitch gonna kick it in there and knock it out. He's gonna be like, haha, I got the power glove. And kept
bro.
on fucking with him. I was like, yo,
classic,
and back then, Nintendo power. Oh my God.
Classic, bro. Classic
Everybody
Freddie
had
moment.
a Nintendo. I was like, this nigga can fuck you with the Nintendo.
Hey, bro.
Nigga, Freddie has to be in the top 5.
Obviously, actually, Freddie might be number 1.
Could be number 1.
I mean, arguably
the
the him or Jason. Take your pick.
The only glove that has ever compared to his is Michael Jackson.
I was gonna say OJ.
Top 3 gloves.
Oh,
I thought he was gonna go. I was like this.
This motherfucker, Michael Jackson.
2 out of 3 murdered fellas. 2 out of 3 of them murdered somebody.
Oh,
did Michaels murder somebody?
Nasty gloves, man. He touching penises. He touching some nasty gloves, my nigga. Hey, top 3 gloves. That's the new one. Top 3 gloves. Bruh, you cannot beat that glove combination.
That's funny as shit.
There's not another glove you can bring in the table to even compete with those 3. That's top 3.
Oh, my God.
Damn. Mike, you next? You want me to go?
For me? No, you said, I just said Jason, but go ahead.
No. I mean, like, he not going to be my pick because somebody else going to pick him.
Who? You want me to go?
Yeah, you go.
Oh, the only one that scared the shit out of me growing up is Candyman.
He took my motherfucking pick, y'all! He took my motherfucking pick! I thought you was gonna say Jason is so popular motherfucker.
What? No, nigga, I started off with R. Kelly.
For
You
the
thought I was
culture,
gonna go to
nigga.
Jason?
For the culture, nigga. Hey, bro, that was my pick for the culture,
Nigga, I
nigga.
still don't say Candyman 5 times in a
Bro, look.
I'm like this kid.
Hey.
Yeah, you was funny. When I was a little kid, right? Remember the Blackstreet Another Love album?
Yes, sir.
And had that song. If you need a fix,
Yes.
It's got that part at the end where it goes. Man, I was in my room, right? And I had these big ass mirrors. I could never sing that song in my room.
Not today, my nigga.
Because I said that shit like 3 times. I'm like, damn, y'all ain't getting me. Y'all ain't getting me.
That nigga, what's his name? Tony Todd.
Fam, I didn't even want to take a chance at the 2.
What happened there?
Yeah, this shit.
Oh, shit.
Man.
Shit, that got real.
That's what slapping the knee gets you.
Slapping damn knee.
Where is it at? Where this shit at?
Oh, man.
But yeah. It's all right. It'll be fine.
Man, I moved down here in 92, bruh.
Yeah.
92. I want to say that's when that shit came out. Is it 92?
92. Well, yeah.
Bro, I remember the first house I stayed in off King Road, bro. I saw that movie, my nigga.
Yeah.
I'm talking about weeks with the light on.
Bro, he had you scared of the mirror.
Bro, no.
That's a hard scare.
Bro, like, what scared me the most is like, bro, the motherfucker said they found it in the toilet. Can't fix that. Better off dead. He did that to a little bitty boy. He did that to a little boy. I was like, oh my God,
that
this
nigga
nigga
had
crazy.
the hook. He had the hook. He was fucking niggas up, bro.
Heard you looking for Candyman, bitch.
Who's that? Tony Todd?
Tony Todd.
And he's doing a new one. Comes out next year.
All right, man. If you throw it in
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Coming out, and he's featured in it. They got him.
They got to. For the culture.
And,
Batman, Jordan Peele. In Jordan Peele, if he as well?
Producer, not director.
Gotcha.
You know how that works. It's not his direction, but he's putting money behind it.
Damn, man. Okay. Man, I don't want to say Jason, but fuck. Jason.
I mean, he's a classic. I mean, I still haven't been camping. Have you? Nigga,
we bring straps.
I love camping.
Bring straps, yeah.
The one time I went, the hell the fuck
love
you
camping.
You love
camping is amazing.
Well, okay. Well, you're country nigga. But I'm just saying, like, we didn't camp like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, he was like, until it started getting weird.
I saw too many homeless people. I said, nah, this is what sleeping outside is like. Fuck that.
I was like this. These niggas camping every day. It don't look good. It don't look good. But like until Jason's got weird, like his shit, he went to Manhattan.
Bruh.
This nigga went to space.
Hey,
Why did he take everybody to space,
Space
bro?
is bullshit, but yo, man, in Manhattan, man, that nigga went hands up with Jason, bro.
That
nigga put him up, bro. That nigga put him up for the culture, nigga.
I'm not fighting a super zombie.
Hey, bro, he hit Jason about 50 times.
One time?
Jason grabbed that nigga, hit him one time, bro. Knocked his block off. Shit went in the dumpster, and the dumpster lid closed, bro.
He literally said it's blank the whole.
Bro, gone expeditiously.
But the one in space was funny when the android fighting.
I never see it. I just thought that was ridiculous. I thought that was like snakes on the plane.
Nah, man, it's like Leprechaun in the Hood. You got to see it. It is funny. It's like he's supposed to be scary, but nothing about that shit is scary.
I ain't even seen that whole movie. I just know Ice-T in that motherfucker.
What, the Leprechaun joint?
And then at the end, they had the credits where they had the song.
Nigga, he was rapping.
Now I don't know if he's gonna come up as a nomination or not. He might. But have you ever seen the video? It's an independent film. Jason versus Michael Myers.
Michael Myers.
Yeah,
I saw that.
That jump was crazy.
I saw that.
You ever seen that jump? I mean,
I didn't see the movie. I saw it was like a 10-minute, 15-minute clip that was on Facebook.
So the fan made
it's
film. I gotta
fan
see that.
joint.
I've seen a lot of shit, but I've never seen that one.
I sent it to you.
That was a go.
Dope.
That was a go out. That was entertaining.
But Michael Myers, another classic, and he's human. Of course, he became superhuman. I don't know how that happened, but he was like an actual crazy person. And then along the lines,
he became a boogeyman.
Yeah, along the lines, he got supernatural, and now they brought him back to being a normal guy. Yeah. Like the new movie is set after the first one. Like from 2 and on, they cut all that shit out. So it doesn't exist. And he's actually think about a crazy motherfucker on Halloween walking around.
That can take bullets. Can take bullets. Get his head chopped off. Who was that? Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah. Because they killed Jamie Lee in like a few movies ago.
Nah.
No, they killed her.
Last one that they made, she was in.
No. That's what I'm saying. They cut out all the bullshit.
Okay.
She actually dies in one of them.
Did y'all see that movie that Kane was in, the wrestler?
Yeah, man.
He was like in the walls.
Yeah. What was this? Yeah.
Damn, what was the name of that shit?
Looking nigga.
What was the name of that shit? I seen that shit. That was
Devil's Rejects.
Nah, it definitely wasn't Devil's Rejects. It was some bull, bro. The house was in the city.
Yeah.
It was some bullshit. What the fuck, man? Hold on, man.
Find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a funny movie to me, man.
Yeah.
That was a highly entertaining movie.
People under the stairs is funny as fuck to me. Remember that movie?
Bro, I got that shit. Bro, no. Fool. Roach.
Yeah.
Roach and Fool.
Yeah. It was about the little, they captured people and they put them under the stairs.
The foster kid.
Oh, okay. Got you.
And he couldn't get out the house. That, man, it was supposed to be scary. If you watch that shit high, oh my God. I wish these
Hey,
niggas
bro, I
never
got
got
that
upstairs.
movie.
Like,
Bro, I
it
got
was
that.
funny as fuck.
That's
Yo, the funniest scary movie I've
See
ever
No
seen in my
Evil.
life.
See No
See No Evil. That's
Ah,
it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Damn, Google is a motherfucker.
Hey
boy.
man, listen. You have no excuses for not having information.
Hey.
You better get your Googles on.
Hey.
All right. So we got Freddy,
Candyman.
Jason, Candyman, Michael Myers, Gucci or Kelly.
Nah, bro.
Keep it real.
This bro, this nigga's worthy.
Remember that story that Jamie Foxx said that Suge came around like the boogeyman?
Bruh!
Like he walked.
He's
Listen,
a real
it was so
life
funny.
boogeyman.
Jamie Foxx, I'm gonna make this real quick. Jamie Foxx told a story on his radio show about when he was at the club and Suge and his entourage came to the club and the owner of the club told Suge that he couldn't come in and Jamie Foxx said so.
Shut up.
Hey, bro.
So
I can only imagine.
That's what they told Suge, right? Suge sends a representative into the club. They come and get Jamie and said, "Hey, Jamie, Suge want to talk to you."
Fuck that.
Jamie was like,
bro, this
tell him I
ain't
said
LL
hello.
Cool J. This ain't LL Cool J. I can
fuck
only
that.
imagine, bro.
Not old school Suge when he had,
Bro,
fuck
Jamie
that.
wet his panties up, bro. I already know he did, bro.
Like 45 Suge, like the old Suge, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this is not, fuck
Now this
that.
primetime Suge.
Nah, that
He said prime time
Nigga,
Suge. Like Suge, I stepping down the sideline.
Hey, man.
Like Dia.
Hey,
that nigga has
He said
stories.
prime time.
Bro,
that nigga was in
has
his prime.
stories. That nigga has some true life stories. Like
Hey, man, Suge Knight's the real big red.
Yeah.
Man. Bro, he hugged the motherfucker.
look, Joe, check it out. Yeah, so this woman brought Jamie Foxx a phone. He took the phone, was like, hello? Hey, fuck, nigga, we ain't cool no more. Click. Jamie Foxx said he lost 5 pounds right there.
fuck nigga, we ain't
I
cool
might
no
said
more,
5
Floyd.
pounds of fluid. That nigga just pissed the shit.
Nigga said, Nigga's like, oh my God.
So then homie left out the back of the club, right? His partner took him in the car. They driving down the alley. All of a sudden, you just see Suge walk right in front of the alley across.
fuck that.
Nigga say he lost another 5 pounds.
Fuck that.
He said all he heard was the Boogeyman music, man.
All in the videos.
Nigga.
All in the records.
Fuck that.
No, bro, man, that's great.
Well, who you giving number 5?
Hey, man, number 5 got to go to a motherfucker that had multiple movies. Come on, man. How can you not put Chucky in that motherfucker?
Chucky.
Man, fuck Chucky.
Boogie,
Don't
man.
do that, man.
Boogie,
Don't
yeah.
do that.
Chucky.
Give me the power, I beg of you.
I mean,
Got in another body, man. Come on, man.
I forgot
on,
he was
man.
human. The first
Now,
one, he put his soul into the doll. Yeah,
What's
yeah.
funny is
the
the
Bride
time-
of Chucky is hilarious, my
Didn't
nigga.
see it.
Never seen the Bride of Chucky
I
when he had a
saw-
bitch? they were
I didn't see
crimes
the bride.
together?
I saw the seed.
Why did he describe it like that, though?
Hey, man,
'Cause
because
she
he's
wasn't-
Mike. Because
yeah.
he's Mike.
Man, she was wild
Mike.
too.
This is Mike being open.
Man,
Yeah.
that shit was funny.
That was a funny movie, though.
Yeah. it
So
was-
Bride
the
of Chucky.
stupid broad, because she was stupid.
yeah, thank you. She was a criminal.
She was the one that set it up. She messed around, and Chucky had her transfer her soul into a girl doll.
Yeah. And they have a fuck scene. I'm not, they do.
And she get
All
pregnant.
I seen was
Yeah,
I
she
seen the
get-
first 3, and then I saw the seed
Dude,
of Chucky.
Dude,
And
she
then
got
The
pregnant.
seed of Chucky was like Michael Jackson. Like,
Nigga,
borderline.
that was weird. I've seen it one time.
yeah,
I didn't. I don't know what that
Hey,
was.
man, wasn't Redman in one of them motherfuckers?
If he was, it was
What's
one
scary?
of them.
Redman was in a scary, I think it was the seed
The
of
only one I know is
Chucky.
Busta Rhymes was in Halloween H2O
Busta
or
Rhymes
some shit.
and LL.
And Ella was in Michael Myers. He was in Halloween too. They
Right.
all.
I mean, if you want to consider Deep Blue Sea,
I mean, I'm scared of sharks. You know,
sharks that think like humans.
they were the size
Open up
of
the
whales, but yet they were swimming through hallways. Remember that
My head
shit?
is like a shark's fin.
What the fuck? They were like,
That
damn,
nigga did make that bum ass record.
Fluids. My head is like.
deepest, bluest. And
And the
that
nigga
nigga was like
repeated the chorus.
Hey, that
all
nigga
he
was
said.
doing this in the video.
Deepest blues, my hat is like a shark's fin.
Hey, bro,
Deepest
Samuel
blues,
Jackson.
my hat is like a
Samuel
shark's fin.
Jackson. The part. What we gon' do is we gon'. Motherfuckers got his ass, bro.
Yo, that's one of the greatest things ever in
Bro,
cinema history,
that shit
bro.
was so
Who was that? Was that-
unexpected.
was that
Look, the
Michael
little
Rappaport?
music started coming up.
Hell yeah.
That nigga was like this. He was stuck in the corner. I ain't going. I ain't going.
Hey, that was Michael Rappaport. No, hey, bro. Yeah, he was in it. Wow.
All right, so number 5, let's do this. So you say Chucky.
I say Chuck.
I say Kelly. He has a movie. He has a movie.
He does. He
have
does
a
meet the
movie.
qualifications.
We said movie.
He meets the qualifications.
Y'all motherfuckers.
I
are
agree.
incredible.
With who?
I agree with Kelly.
All right, so we got our top 5 people. Chucky's an honorable mention. Chucky's a beast. So is Hellraiser. So is Alien. So is a lot of motherfuckers, man.
Hell
Hellraiser was crazy. That was psychedelic. That was
Predator.
dope. A Predator's more sci-fi. Was you scared of Predator?
He's not a
He's not a boogeyman.
But Alien was. Like, if you saw that shit, that
Alien's not
motherfucker
a
just popped
boogeyman,
out.
he's an alien.
I know, but he made it into a horror.
No.
Oh,
I
shit.
don't know. I'm asking.
Oh,
I ain't
shit,
never.
yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
An honorable mention, bro.
I mean, like, I would throw Chucky over him.
Over it?
Chucky is just funny to me, man. I'm ashamed that I ever.
Freddy's the first motherfucker we said, and it's because he's funny.
Nigga, that was real funny though.
Chucky is funny as fuck. That nigga said, just drive the car for I kick your fucking teeth in. Hey, bro, that shit funny, bro. Chucky is funny as fuck. She said, talk, damn it, I'm gonna throw you in the fire. Bruh, we gotta put that on there. That nigga just transformed. You stupid bitch. Hey, man, the feet kicking. Chucky feet kicking.
How you gonna kick somebody's teeth in, nigga?
Bro.
With a my buddy about it and shit, buddy.
In part 2, he beat
I
the
never
teeth.
understood how the nigga got super strength all of a sudden as a fucking toy.
Charles Lee Ray, goddamn. Charles Lee Ray, goddamn.
That nigga, he weighs like an ounce. I mean, it's just plastic, hollow plastic. Yeah, this motherfucker's literally.
Yo, the scenes with the dog when they be fighting with it.
Bro, that shit is hilarious. That's what I'm saying, man.
First of all, can a nigga fly? Why is he making you sway from side to side like
he
this?
He always bite the motherfucker, bro.
If you asking a person, like a woman, are you scared of Chucky or R. Kelly? Who they gonna pick? Joe.
For the culture.
For the culture, they gonna pick
say
girls.
R. Kelly.
Girls.
Nah, bro, that's some trifling ass people
Piper
that want to get kidnapped and want to be.
Niggas don't know what R. Kelly is.
Bro, no, I seen it on my timeline, bro.
They want to get kidnapped.
They still, bro.
Do you have your shots?
What's crazy is they got daughters, and it's like, okay. Yeah,
that nigga said, "Do you have your shots? Are you a bitch or not?
Do you wanna go back home with Rob to America?
To America.
To America."
We can have fun in that Area 51. Robert. All right, man. We go well, Charlie.
Stupid.
Once again, we do random shit. So yeah, man. Top 5. I mean, we voting Kelly. Honorable mention Chucky and we got to do a Chucky honorable mention.
That's fine.
Because the nigga was kind of scary.
These niggas use an R&B artist.
No, he's not. You know damn well that was a ruse.
Everybody ain't seen that motherfucker.
That nigga never sung a note.
Everybody ain't seen
that. That nigga never sung a note. Have you ever seen him sing? No, you haven't. He's been abducting bitches, but that's not his voice. He's taking bitches to the rainforest,
I'm
bro.
the world's greatest.
Yes! He tricked you.
Statutory
rapist. Come on.
No.
Nigga.
I am that nigga.
Man.
No. Y'all are sick, man.
Man.
Y'all are sick. Hey, man. Fun episode. Shouts out to Kales.
Huh.
What? We shout out Kales way too much on the show, man.
I say in 41 episodes.
Y'all gonna forget that nigga. Y'all gonna forget that nigga like
me?
y'all. Like
I'm never gonna forget.
Y'all nigga gonna forget that nigga like Ye.
Nigga, let's not. Ye and Kales are not the. Come on, man.
Come on.
Not even close. Not even close of a comparison.
I can see if Kim was like held under her will or under, you know what I'm saying? Like, but she's a
hell. It's probably the opposite. God damn it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. Get Out was made about him. I'm totally convinced, bruh. That nigga's in a sunken place and he's trying to get up.
The sunken place fit his whole thing.
He's trying to get up from his sunken place.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. That sunken place shit fit so well with Ye. Remember the time everybody was like this, oh shit, did he write this about Ye? But I mean, it's just good story, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think Jordan Peele does.
Bruh, there's inspiration.
He was inspired.
Hey man,
you might
shouts
be
out
right.
to Ye. I still respect my brother. You know, my thoughts and prayers. Good energy, high vibrations, all that good stuff towards my brother. But yeah, great episode, guys.
Great episode, guys. 41.
We'll put the list up. Let's see what the people think about our top 5 boogeyman of all time.
Number 5 is going to be the scariest.
That's a fact. And Boogeyman In Cinema.
In Cinema. It's on Netflix. It is.
I'll pass on that.
It's on Netflix.
But yeah, man, as always, we appreciate everybody tuning in.
We do.
Make sure you guys follow us at The Cool Table Pod, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Also, catch us on YouTube. Videos come out every Friday. Make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications, so every time we drop content, you guys are alerted. Also, make sure you catch us streaming on every Wednesday, Spotify, SoundCloud, Anchor, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, wherever you consume your podcasts at. And last, but certainly not least, Win Radio. You can catch us there every Thursday at 7 a.m. PST and the replays on Saturdays at 7 a.m. PST. Make sure you download either the Win Radio app, or you can get it on the computer if you want to get online. Just go to Win Radio and you can see the stream at the top of the page. Also, can't forget www.professorxsound.productions. Make sure you go there for all of your engineering and production needs. You fellas got anything y'all need to throw?
Nah, man. Just keep supporting, keep showing us love, man. Yeah,
just remember to subscribe. Remember to leave comments, interact with us, send us messages. We answer them.
Because we talk back.
And we talk back. We talk back. One of us will respond.
Hey, contest.
Yeah, so we do have a contest coming out. Hopefully it gets uploaded soon. It will. We're going to be giving away $20. And it's free.
A dub.
And you
just think of all the things you can do with a dub.
Nigga, gas. Nigga, matter of fact, 10 on gas at Quick Trip, and you can go to the QT kitchen, get you the pretzel with the cheese, and you can get a drink.
Look at that
take
deal.
your ass to the grocery store, you know what I'm saying? Get you a loaf of bread, get some goddamn wings, you know what I mean? All that
loaf of bread and wings for 20?
Yeah, and some grocery bags, some garbage bags, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
I prefer the Cool Table QT combo.
Nigga, man.
These guys. Do whatever the fuck you want with it. Free money.
It'll be your dub,
free
man.
Money.
Just make sure you guys comment in the comment section. We'll be choosing the winner from that. We're picking the winner Halloween.
Yeah. We'll pick it Halloween and we'll announce it probably via Instagram.
Yeah,
we'll just post your name.
Twitter, it'll be there.
Yeah, we'll just post your fucking name.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you won free money. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, man. Well, listen, we appreciate everybody tuning in as always. Everybody has a cool, it is cool table. Cool seats at the cool table.
There we go.
Bell's about to ring, about to wrap up until next week. We out.
Peace.
Peace.